Happy Taco Tuesday, Capricorns, live in the chat and on the replay. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Shout out to everybody in Michigan, especially Lansing and Detroit. And Capricorns, this is a very general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. I know this is going to be my premiere video of the day, so I'm taking a little bit more time waiting for people to come in. December Capricorns, drop the goat emoji. January Capricorns, drop the Capricorn symbol in the live chat. What's going on, Capricorns? Dealing with some home issues with the family room. Shout out to the December 21st Capricorns. And we see the sudden wealth as well. So, January Capricorns tapping in. Shout out to any Aquarius cuspers that are here. Or Sagittarius cuspers as well. Family, taking care of some things at home. And I feel like with the sudden wealth, there's some saving money. Focusing on saving. Eliminating some unnecessary. I give the vibes of eliminating, I don't know why I can't speak. Eliminating unnecessary expenses. Maybe because it's something I don't like to do. Maybe that's why I couldn't say it out loud. So with this family room and this sudden wealth, give us some background. Using the Golden Girls today. Drop your favorite Golden Girl down below. I'm a Blanche fan. Letting go of unnecessary weight. Some of you, financial is expenses. The Ten of Wands. Shout out to those of you with fire heavy in your chart. The Sagittarius, Capricorn, cuspers. And because money don't grow on trees. Capricorns. Some of you are super spenders. And the sevens showing up. January 7th. The Seven of Pentacles. And even in this sudden wealth, the 11. 777. So saving. Planting seeds, doing things differently. I feel like for some of you, there's a focus on the future. And I feel like your financial future with the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups. I'm going to put these together. I don't really do that, but yeah. And another the Seven of Swords. Some feel like your money is just sneaking away from you. I feel that. I've been there. The seven energy showing up. Those of you born with the 7 in your birthday, tap in. Some of you being very quiet about your moves. I feel like some of you are wanting to buy a home. Some of you, this has been a continuing theme for months in the Capricorn readings. Go back and look. This energy of relocating, doing a lot of traveling. Some of you are cutting expenses so that you can go on more vacations, do a lot of traveling. Some of you are cutting vacations so that you can actually, I feel like, live your life on the road, that van life, bus life kind of thing. Others of you are just wanting some financial freedom, wanting the ability to kind of do, if you think it, you should be able to do it. I get the vibes that some of you Capricorns are working multiple jobs here. But looking at your financial future, and not only that, we see 2 tens, the 10 of cups, and how am I missing that? We have matching numbers. 77777, 10 of water, 10 of fire, and we see all these ones up here. Shout out to the January 11th, 111. Making moves. Some of you with the repeating number showing up here, recognizing repeating patterns and actually making some changes. Some of you are uncomfortable in your situation, wanting more, really with the 10 of cups, wanting more for yourself. Some of you wanting more for your family. What else for the 7 of swords? Okay. The 2 of wands, a different number on the board. Again with the recognizing the patterns and being at a crossroads where we're needing to make some changes. And we see, even though this is a fire card, that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's the earth in the other hand, the pentacles, the pesos, dinero, the euro, the dollar, right? Counting that. Are you spending your money your fundages in the way that you want. And the way she's looking, no. No, and with the Seven of Swords, this Five of Pentacles, what's the rug being pulled out from underneath you? Or not having what you need when you need it. And really just feeling left out. Some of you not being able to travel with your friends. Or you not wanting to travel, not because you don't have it, but because you wouldn't be comfortable. Doing things differently. Some of you, Five of Pentacles, cutting yourself out, missing out on certain opportunities, feeling left out because you're choosing to save, doing things differently. I feel like some of y'all are looking to move somewhere where things are more expensive, or you're buying a house, paying off a lot of debt. The Six of Cups. Some of y'all are indeed looking to, get married. But the Six of Cups, proposal, opportunities, looking back at the past. There's things that you want. Looking at the future and not wanting to miss out on certain opportunities. Again, not wanting to miss out, temperance, balance and moderation, the saving, the doing things small. Only getting your feet wet, not necessarily jumping all the way in. I feel like some of you are getting ready to start investing. Shout out to the Sagittarius, Capricorn cuspers. The Nine of Cups and this Temperance here, waiting patiently. Less Cheesecake Factory. And that's been discipline has been an underlying theme in several readings for Capricorn and Taurus as well. Discipline, patience, balance, and waiting for something to come in. Waiting, praying on it, having hope, having faith. And really with that Queen of Cups, filling up one's cup. The saving. The Seven. Actually, the Seven of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups is looking towards the future, planting seeds, saving some things. And it really speaks to tucking things away. I don't really read these upside down, but the sevens, sometimes I do, usually I don't. Ooh. Some of you are actually putting cash in envelopes. Others of you, there's something that you want. You got a message about something or an opportunity, again, to travel, to do something. There's something that you want, that you're working towards. That is your focus. That is the reason, again, for this buckling down, focusing on the finances. And I get heavily on some of you wanting to start a family, looking to buy a house, looking to settle down. We see this courtship here, taking things more serious. The 4 and the 7. I feel like some of you that are in relationships and things are getting serious, moving towards marriage, or recently married, eliminating a lot of debt so that you can buy a home, so that you can move. Some of you want to move out of the place that you live or the place that you met each other. What else for this courtship? Talking about each other's goals in the future and making things happen. Okay. And this official person. Sagittarius cuspers. Let's talk about investing in the future, wanting to move, looking at long-term goals. Where you, or maybe even just you or your spouse, could just be individually, where they're going, looking at the long-term goals, where you want to be, and needing to save up money either for this career, this business, or for a major move to move for their career and business. December 26, babies, tap in with the great fortune. Save. And that message is for me specifically. Save. There's an opportunity here. And with its major opportunity coming in, the 7 of Swords here, and homegirl sneaking away in this 2 of Wands, being quiet about this opportunity, needing to move in silence. 1226, tap in with the privileged lady and the great fortune. Mamas and daddies, Canadian Boxing Day babies. It's time to save so we can level up. And with this privileged lady, while she's dressed to the nines, I'm getting the vibes of some of you are a brand, so you don't need to be wearing brands. That may fly over a lot of people's heads. Saving your money on things other than clothes. And I get the clothes. Some of you have been losing weight, focusing on your fitness, your health, things like that. Getting quality items doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. This is thinking smarter. And we see this journey. January 10th tap in. The traveling, the moving around. Why do I feel like there are some people that are actually getting on trains or going on cruises? The traveling, the moving all around. But actually, there's a major physical move for some of you. And that's the reason for saving this money, getting things together. Some of you wanting to settle down, find your partner, and that's the health, fitness, worried about how you're dressed. Others of you needing to buy better clothes to level up for where it is that you're going. Some of you need nicer items, okay? Need a new wardrobe for this new position, opportunity. But you don't necessarily have to buy everything from, Gucci and Louis Vuitton. You can saving money. These opportunities and having to sit things out, this 5 of Pentacles and this 6 of Cups. So it's not sitting it out just to be sitting it out and just sad face. There's Christmas babies tapping with the high honor. Right. You're not being left behind. Excuse me for saying that earlier. This is you guys choosing to sit things out. Some of y'all are canceling Christmas in an effort to save up money for these other opportunities. And for some of you, these other opportunities are opportunities that you are indeed creating for yourself. Businesses. Some of you buying or maybe even wanting to build your own home. The house here. Taking care of home first. And I feel strongly, some of you being on the pathway to purchasing a home, the despair, and some of you buying a home or this major move or purchase is a big deal. Some of you actually coming from a childhood or a background of poverty and into something else. Let's talk about a Capricorn story and climbing the mountain, the wealthy man, the privileged woman, and then we see poverty here. The coffin in reverse, the despair, and the despair coming up twice in the previous two or three readings. Definitely the last one and the one before that, I believe. Listen, some of you are recognizing that, again, the repeating patterns of wanting to change things and taking yourself down a different path. Any unexpected income, you're not flashing it. 1227, babies, tap in. Saving it. Y'all are moving. Breaking ground and building homes, wanting to buy a house, and don't want to be concerned about money. There are things that you are sacrificing right now, Capricorns. Some of y'all giving up cable, going down to bare bones internet for like the long-term goals. A major long-term goal. And I get this we see this community here, which easily, I almost look at as a family card, not just community. And then we see Queen of Pentacles, motherly vibes there. And then you get, what's this wanting to, some of y'all are dealing with the wanting to keep up with the Joneses. Not the King, Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and this Ace of Wands. But needing to have a freaking seat here. Restabilize. Start over. And again, with this person living out of suitcases, getting back to the basics. 4 of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles for some brand new start. I'm telling you, eliminating debt. letting go of certain things. Some of you actually it's losing weight. It's fixing your health. Health is wealth. Taking care, family room isn't just taking care of home, it's taking care of your body. Your body is a temple. Your body is a house, right? A home. Treating yourself differently. Some of you, this is a very personal about yourself reading. Others of you, it's about you and the environment around you. There may be competition between you and other people in your family, actually. You and other people around you, people at work, in the neighborhood. And then we see big Gemini Aries energy here with this Magician. Having all the tools you need to be successful. And part of that is needing to have a seat. Some of y'all need to do some things that are free or very cheap. Some of you it's walking away from some things. The Eight of Cups here, the High Priestess, and this Judgment. Some of you it's walking away from how other people feel or what other people have to say. Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus with the Judgment and this High Priestess here. Some of you, continuous theme, are just doing some things by yourself. This is part of that period of isolation, just focusing on oneself. Some of you, again, are moving, looking for other employment with the Chariot, looking to move out of city, out of state, out of the country. Some of you overseas with that distant horizons in that journey. But a lot of you, it's like money, finance, the Empress, worried about family, settling down, finances, your career. The Empress, some of you actually worrying about your body. The Empress is represented a lot of times by a pregnant woman, a mother, right? So not just taking care of home, but taking care of home. And a major change coming in with the Tower that's bringing in financial as well as, I feel like, familial relationship stability for some of you. Some of you leveling up, that courtship into an official person. Some of y'all getting married. Some of you getting married real quietly, eloping, doing something small and quick, doing a small wedding, moving and doing things. Some of y'all are doing, what's with having a small wedding so that you can save money to buy a home, to move? Or some of you just, with this journey in this courtship official person, some of y'all just driving and eloping to save. Some of you, the keeping up with the Joneses is over with. And it's a bigger focus on doing what you and your spouse, or those of you that are single, or you individually, what you're focused on for you and your future family or future person. You're not worried about what other people think. This is a strong focus on self and what you have going on. The 501, there's this competition. Some of you, actually, there is a competition, but it may be that people are competing with you, competing with your family. Needing to eliminate yourself. We've been seeing this frequently. Multiple kings, okay. This Ace of Pentacles. Taking the emotional high road. Keeping things positive and light. But also with this King of Swords, not addressing any nonsense. Again, only speaking on mature topics and only speaking positive things into existence. Praying on the right things. This sudden wealth isn't just, though for some of you, maybe it is indeed just going to the casino and hitting. But for a lot of you, this is due to the hard work that you put in. And again, sacrifices that you've made that are affording you these opportunities, that Ace of Pentacles, these new opportunities, giving some things up. Capricorns, your readings lately have not been, for months, have not been readings of lacking. It has been readings of continue to do what you're doing. And if you're being lazy or feeling down, you need to pick yourself back up. But they've been readings of abundance. Some of you have an overabundance and are needing to cut some things out. Making some of those decisions. Another 7, the 7 of Cups, the Chariot, 7's all up in here. But when you want new results, Page of Wands, you're going to have to do things differently. Weighing out the pros and the cons of what you need and what you don't need. And some of these things hurt to let them loose. Ooh. some of those things hurt. Why do I feel like some of you, with the way she's looking with this Four of Wands and this Nine of Wands, like they're stuck at home? It's a lot of Netflix and YouTube. Check me out. It's a lot of sitting at home, just hanging out, protecting your energy, your peace, and your finances here, the Queen of Wands. But it's not that you're not attracting a lot of energy and opportunities. It's actually a message to stay strong in your no's, in your non-negotiables, and whatever your boundaries are with the Seven of Wands. Because I feel like some of you actually will be hitting, consistently kind of having money flowing, and don't, let up. Remain on course. Also, don't be in a rush. This Four of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands, this sitting down or resetting yourself back up for these new opportunities, or this new opportunity, so that you can just get up and go. Travel whenever you feel like, move whenever you feel like. Make that move. And shout out to the people that bought Mustangs, are saving up for like a muscle car. With the Knight of Swords. What else with this? Moving on to calmer waters. Heavy with the movement. This Knight of Swords and this Ace of Wands. Why do I feel like it's those of you that are in a relationship? This is you and your person coming together and maybe even heavily leaning on each other. Capricorn energy with the Lovers. Gemini as well with this 15. For some of you, I feel like Gemini season or the month of June, 6, is a major turning point for you, and making some drastic changes with looking towards the future and working towards this move. Shout out to the January 15th babies. And then this Coffin, this letting go of this keeping up with the Joneses energy, and letting go of this stress, which we've continuously seen in 3 readings in the last few days, with this despair finally in the reverse, going away. Some of this stress is having to do with keeping up with appearances and what other people think. Some of you are trying to keep up with people. Some of you single folks are trying to keep up with the appearances of people that are in 2-people households. You cannot compete as a single person with somebody who has 2 incomes. Don't even worry about all that. Just focus on yourself, and some of you actually eliminating yourself from certain circles, situations, just out of pure saving money, or just focusing on yourself, working on your business, your career, just you. Eliminating a lot of unnecessary, stress, obstacles, getting rid of this. Now this move with this Chariot, or this traveling. Shout out to the people that are moving up out of poverty here, who felt like they were stuck and never going to get up out of the hood, the slums, the poor place, wherever it is that you are from. We see December 29th on the board. Bam. And we see this imprisonment in the reverse. Breaking free. Getting up out of there. I feel the debt vibes. I feel the feeling stuck, not knowing a way out. And this poverty. Like, the stress. It just gives stress. And not only that, with this Chariot, it's not in reverse, going forward and never looking back. Some of you turning your life around or getting into the legal field, that's bringing this move. Whether that's being a police officer, in corrections, parole, an attorney, whatever it is. Turning things around. Making a major decision, courthouse or legal field, irrelevant, regardless. Making a major decision to leave poverty or a poor mindset behind. Some of you, a scarcity mindset with this poverty. Walking in faith. Making a decision to move in faith. see that false person in reverse. Nothing really going on there. Being true to yourself with this Chariot, but making some major moves. We get into this Ten of Wands real quick. These heavy burdens we already know. Eliminate some debt, but it could just be eliminating also other stressors. Discipline, as I mentioned, being a major thing. This Ten of Wands. And this message of concern. What's brought on this concern? Because obviously we see, you know, heavy burdens, having a lot on your plate here. But this concern coming from some of y'all's partners been worried. Which makes me feel like there's maybe one of you that has more debt than the other. Not that that really means anything. But also some of you may be your parent, a family member, an elder around you that had something to say about maybe your situation, maybe even, like I said, your health, that brought on this needed change or this pressure to change with this Ten of Wands, or to do things differently, and really to set yourself up for success. What else with this mature man and this message of concern? Family, we see the marriage card on the floor. Some of y'all are dating a silver fox, but others of you, there's somebody who, you know, has told you it's time to get serious and worried about having a family, getting things together, being more serious. But also with this marriage, again, getting things together, whether it has to do with an outside person or not. Just kind of, I feel like somebody is making a commitment to yourself to do certain things, to alleviate some of this undue stress. Some of you, it's your job that's stressing you out. Some of you are eliminating certain things and expenses so that you can take on a job with less responsibilities. Now that was in the last reading as well. This toil and labor. Let's clarify this. Wanting things to work out for you and come together, and your job may be too stressful. Shout out to the Capricorns that are 38 or born in 83. This toil and labor. Oh, okay. We're not taking any of those. They're too far away. Tennis. Yeah. Some of y'all are worn down, exhausted from work. It's work. Needing some relief, needing more money, or you're doing a lot on your own here. And somebody's seeing that in the last reading. Somebody watching you, paying attention to all the hard work that you're doing. Some of you need to save this money. This is a warning, because months down the road, maybe even in August, we see that 38 energy here with the Three of Wands and this 8 of Pentacles. Fam, there may be something happening in the next 3 to 8 months. And I feel like August 3rd being significant for somebody, maybe even August 1st. That an opportunity may be presenting itself for you to, shout out to the bakers, the people that work with their hands, to show off what it is that you do, to give you a certain work opportunity here, or your person. I almost feel like some of you, the perfect opportunity to make some extra money here. This 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And what else? That Virgo energy, consistent, that 9. Solid, stable, being single, and this getting your... Why do I feel like some of y'all are saving up for a wedding? Eliminating a lot of expenses so that, you know, you can save up for the wedding, having a small wedding on top of that so you can buy a house, so that you can move, so that you can focus on a coming child. Some of you just do not want to be tied down by finances, or know that you want to move shortly after getting married, or you're leaving where you're currently at. This 8 of Cups, walking away, right? The Star here, right place, right time, having hope, having faith. But just like that Temperance, Sagittarius, Aquarius, both sides of December, right? We see both these people, one foot in the water, one foot out. Our girl Rose and Blanche. And why do I feel like barefoot and pregnant? Some of y'all don't have time. Some of y'all are saving for a baby. Good luck to the people that are trying for, babies out here. But some of y'all don't have time. Saving money to buy a home, to move, to raise your kids in a certain place, to raise your children in a certain way, to get rid of certain debt so that you can travel the way that you want. Eliminating, to take advantage of these opportunities. Ace of Wands. Getting yourself out of, familiar cycles and celebrating the Three of Cups. This is freedom. See, we had the one piece of cheesecake over here with this Nine of Cups. Love me some red velvet cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Me and my best friend have to go. Now we got a whole cake. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Fam. Celebrating, things coming together. Some of y'all are splitting cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory and for a few years. Maybe it's 3 years just so you get things together. But this is for the future. This is not for today. This is having the discipline to make these sacrifices, Ten of Swords, and sticking to your word. Taking action and focusing on the long-term goals. The star, the moon, and the sun. Again, different deck, same thing. You putting yourself and getting yourself into alignment to live a life of abundance so that you can do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, giving all the 1226 Natalie Nunn energy. Family. That's all I have for you today, Capricorns. Shout out to those of you with the Knights coming in. To those of you that are getting married, okay, with the Knights, focusing on your future, making some major changes, getting extra jobs, focusing on your craft, stressing yourself out so that you have less stress in the future. Shout out to you all. The financially responsible, the Capricorns that are turning their situations around and getting up out of poverty, getting up out of their situation, breaking, that generational curse. And I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Let me know it resonated. Hit the like button. Let me know where you are watching from. Shout out to everybody in Michigan, especially Lansing and Detroit. And family, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.